Quite a pretty ending to finish our Tuesday. I'll tell you this, though, for many areas, especially Red River Valley, it took a long time to break free from the fog, from those low clouds. We did it, but it helped hold the numbers down for sure with our temperatures. Now, again, a lot to get to, starting with that first alert weather day. This is for Friday. Wintry mix, wind going to be part of the components there, most of the components for what we are looking at. Let's talk about what we know and what we don't yet know. And as far as what we know, general timing late Thursday through early Friday. That's the main time of impact for any precipitation, you might say. When I say late Thursday, I mean we're talking 9, 10, 11, maybe even midnight through about 7, 8 Friday morning. That's for that potential of rain, snow mix, or snow. Wind, it's going to be blustery, both overnight and during the day on Friday, wind gust of 30 plus. Now, again, as far as intensity, this is not going to be a major winter system. In fact, not a lot of precipitation with this. The thing is, we start talking about that impact with travel, with slick roadways, and that is the concern in this case, especially areas north, but even Fargo, even areas south potentially could be dealing with some issues. So that's what we do know. What is still a little bit uncertain here, model guidance as far as the track of the storm itself. So we're going to figure out over the next 24 hours, so we'll get that exact path down and kind of talk more about that tomorrow into Thursday. Type of precipitation, it might be warm enough where it's mainly just rain. Again, we could see that rain, snow, mix, snow. That's where we start to get that concern, where we have that mix of precipitation or we just have snow melting on those warmer roadways, creating slick conditions. And as far as snow accumulation, I should say, not going to amount to much. Plus, it's going to be warm enough to where anything should melt. So we're not looking at the system and saying, hey, there's going to be a lot of snow on the ground. Very little. It's about those slick roadways. So again, figure out those uncertainties, the exact when and where that this is going to happen. And as we look at our first alert forecast Friday, notice you see a lot of green here. That's indicating where this model's picking up just rain. You look at the pink there, that's where you get that rain, snow mix, and then the blue, the snow. Again, you can see those northern areas. That's where we're expecting to see the biggest issues. And by the late morning hours, the storm is out of here. When I say storm, I use that term loosely. We're talking about the light precipitation, then we just get the winds. Right now, temperatures generally in the 20s under a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Our temperature is not going to spend much time here. You know it's chilly if you're outdoors. First alert forecast, warm front arrives tonight. So now let's focus on the next couple of days. It is going to be warm. It is going to be nice. It'll be colder at midnight than it is at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then we're going to warm up with sunshine into the upper 40s to even mid 50s, including 53 in Fargo, 57 Sisseton, 51 Wahpeton, about 55 in Jamestown. Even those areas that are in the mid 40s there in Minnesota, that's much warmer than the norm. In fact, the next 11 days, we're going to be much warmer than the norm. Here is our 11-day planner: 53 tomorrow, 52 on Thursday. Then that first alert weather day, 42. That mix of precipitation, very windy. The weekend cooler, still nice, 35 and 32. And then again, a little more quiet next week in terms of not expecting any weather systems, not expecting 50-degree plus readings either.
That's all right. Still nice is right. We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks, Russ. Well, Minnesota's new state seal has been chosen, and it has a loon. We'll show you next.